Hi there, welcome to Two Devs on the Sofa. Today is a very special episode. We have a special guest, Ben, who's here from one of the students from the academy. Hence we've renamed it 2.5 Devs on the Sofa for this week only. My name's Charlie, this is Mike.
Hi, I'm Mike.
Cool, so today we're going to probably ask a few questions to Ben, ask him about where he came from, what he's enjoying, and how he's finding the academy so far. So Ben, do you want to introduce yourself a little bit? Tell us where you've come from.
Alright, hi, I'm Ben.
Nice.
I'm 19 and I've just finished school, had a gap year out, and now I'm in the academy.
What's you doing your gap year?
It was awesome, yeah, I did 4 months travelling.
Nice.
And then just worked the rest, but yeah, travelling is awesome.
Great.
Nice.
So Ben's just had his car stuff. He had a bit of an accident.
Oh, I crashed a motorbike in Thailand, yeah.
What happened?
My friend crashed into me, yeah, my friend made me crash and I broke my wrist.
Nice. What were you riding?
A motorbike.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Where was this?
Thailand.
Nice. Okay. Good bit of life experience there.
Yeah. No, it was alright.
I mean, you managed to code though. It wasn't like impeding your hand or anything.
Yeah.
So
Luckily not. Yeah.
pretty good effort there. That's
Yeah.
cool. So in terms of coming to the academy, you obviously found us a while back, but you've obviously known that you wanted to get into programming and coding. What is it about coding and programming that made you wanted to get into it?
Well, I think ever since probably like GCSEs, that sort of, probably even earlier, like I've always loved applications, games, websites, just anything online or on a mobile device or something. I just wanted to make that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
I'm quite creative as well, so
Mhm.
it just kind of went hand in hand to want to do it.
Awesome.
And I tried to do it so many times by myself at home and
Oh,
failed
really?
miserably.
What sort of stuff did you try when you were trying at home?
Tried making small applications, like small games.
Yeah.
What kind of languages did you try?
I was using Swift.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
yeah,
That's
Swift
really
code.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah, and it went well for a bit, but there's only a certain point you can get to until you just get completely stuck.
And was it like stuff that you did at school that kind of got you onto that, or was it just generally an interest in?
It was just genuine interest even. I didn't do much in school, so I did an AS in computing, but that's about it in terms of coding.
Okay.
So did you find yourself, were you drawn to doing it in your spare time, or was it something you had to sit down and make yourself do?
No, it was more in the spare time for sure. There'd be like YouTube videos and stuff like that.
Yeah. YouTube's really good for that as well.
Yeah, and you just keep watching and watching.
Yeah.
Definitely.
But you kind of just got to a point where you just get stuck
Yeah, I
on
needed
it.
help, and there's only so much you can do by yourself.
I suppose that leads quite nicely onto like, so what made you choose the academy? If you knew that you needed help, what made you kind of find the academy?
Yeah.
Well, so obviously when you're in sixth form, everyone's thinking about going off to uni or whatever. I think I knew pretty soon when I went into sixth form that I didn't want to go to uni. Well, I didn't really say it, but like I think I knew it.
Yeah.
So,
Do you think you have like? Do you know why? Like, was it just you kind of didn't want to go to uni? Or was you?
I think the time, like the 3 or 4 years
Yeah.
studying, and like nowadays it's more about experiences for some degrees or
Yeah.
something like that, more than the actual degree itself.
Absolutely.
Especially with stuff like design and programming, I feel like fits into that quite well. But yeah, there are other options like, what do you call it? Degree and
Like apprenticeships?
apprenticeships, that's it, yeah.
Okay.
Looked into loads of those,
Yeah.
didn't really find any that
Mm-hmm.
I fancied, so
Okay.
looking around for other options, and the Maiden Academy actually is pretty perfect.
Yeah.
for
Great.
what I
Where
wanted
did
to
you
do.
Where did you like hear about it?
Found it online.
Just
Yeah,
on Google.
searching, yeah.
Great.
Let's do a bit of marketing research. Don't mind us.
And it's so local as well.
So, alright, so you lived in the
I lived in
So you lived in that. Yeah, great. So how's it going? How are you finding it so far? So we're on halfway through week 6 now.
6.
We're on building the second project, building a CMS for your portfolios. Yeah, how's it going?
It's good. Really good. really good.
Well, glad we wrapped that one up. Until next time.
It's yeah, it's tough at some point. So it's
Yeah.
like it's intense,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and well, I was expecting it.
Okay, great.
It's an intensive course,
Yeah.
but yeah, like I found myself going home every day, like doing work after work on the weekends. But it's like enjoyable work.
Cool.
Great.
So I'm not. Yeah, it doesn't feel like homework or anything. It
Sure.
just feels like things I want to do. So no, it's good, really good.
Have you had a favourite thing that we've done so far in the academy? Is there like a particular module or language or concept that you've enjoyed the most that you've kind of gelled with?
Well, I like I do like HTML and CSS. That has to be said, just because you can see something right there. And
The visual element.
Like now that we're doing the CMS, there and you're like, it's the same. You're inputting HTML and we're doing stuff with CSS as well as PHP. Like, it's perfect. Like everything is just works well.
A bit more manageable. Is that you find yourself that's the way you think as opposed to like PHP or back-end stuff?
Although I did really like databases as well because it's very logical.
Yeah.
Have you sort of have you had much of a look at the like upcoming curriculum? Is there anything you're in particularly looking forward to?
I'm looking forward to the next project because it's a game.
Great. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah.
I want to make a working game.
Yeah.
Cool.
So that's our JavaScript module. It's coming up.
Yeah.
So we're doing basics, JavaScript basics next week.
Yeah.
And then the following week we're doing a project where,
Yeah.
like we said, we build a game. I think it's like a kind of shooter or basically a point and click game.
It's a point and
on mouse.
click. Yeah. Yeah. Cool.
Yeah, that's always that was my favourite one I went through as well. Like the JavaScript
Generally,
game.
that's like since we've begun, that's been pretty much the favourite module. Like every single time, I think the fact that you get to build something that's a game, like everyone does gaming.
It's just a point of reference as well for the people like that don't really know about programming and developing. I don't know if you guys get that, but you can say that, oh, I made a game, and everyone understands what that means. It's whereas like I go home and be like, oh mum, I did some SQL statements in my database. It's like, oh god, I don't get it. So like it's a bit more of like a reference point.
Yeah, it's something that non-technical people will get. Like if you tell them you built CMS, doesn't really, it's not as impressive.
What that means,
Yeah, quite. I get it. So bring it back to like your experiences of the academy. Is it like so far? Has it been what you expected it to be? You mentioned about it being intensive and like that. We told you it's going to be intensive. Like it's an intensive program, but as far as like the content and the things that you're learning so far and the way that you're learning, I guess, is it what you expected it to be or?
I think so. I think it's very written, or like it's explained very well at the beginning what you're going to get, and like on GitHub where we have all the modules laid out, going through exactly what we're going to do for that week, whatever. It's very clear, and that's good. It's very useful to read. Yeah,
that's cool. How have you found the transition from obviously because I think you more than anybody else was doing something so completely different in the lead up to the academy. Everyone else like probably had a job or they were at education or something, or they had a different career, but you like gone off travelling sort of thing. How's the transition you're finding it personally from like going from not really having to worry about work or engage too much to quite a full on?
Yeah, well I guess when you're travelling you're not up at 9, doing something 9 to 5 every day.
Yeah.
Pretty intense. So that was a bit of a change.
Yeah, early mornings a bit of a shock, were they?
Yeah, and I had a bit of jet lag when I came back as well. So
I was going to say you only got back like a week before.
I was back 3 days before.
3 days?
Yeah. Because I planned that before I planned the academy.
You were already going travelling, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, that was a bit tough, I guess. What are you going to do?
Yeah, true. Right, well, I think that probably covers off what we got for today. That was just a quick introduction to Ben. I'm sure you'll see him at plenty of meetups over the future.
Yeah, and keep an eye out for his blog as well, because he's got an upcoming blog that'll be coming out in the next couple of weeks, so keep an eye out for that.
Yeah, and if you're a hiring partner as well, you'll probably see him at the networking meeting, so where you get the first pick of the academies, which will be great. And if not, you'll see him on the job market in a few weeks, to be fair. So, well, thanks very much for being on today, Ben.
No problem.
Cheers, Mikey.
All right, cheers.
Nice. Bye.